I will be right outside the door if you need me.
Right.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mrs. Goldstein.
Good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Shapiro, for making time for us today.
Shitaki, I will take it from here.
That was so rude.
Shitaki, you are entitled to your opinion. We are not here to listen to you complain, right? Anyhow, Mr. Shapiro, this is your lucky day and I am here.
No, we are here together.
Yeah, he can see that. Back to what I was about to say, we are here for you to hire us for your little kids project.
My mom said she read in the paper that you guys have a lot of money to dedicate to kids shows. Maybe we could help you with ideas?
I suppose that's true, but...
And it's your lucky day as I am a subject matter expert at being a kid.
I want a new bike, and my mom says I have to pay for it myself. Do you have any summer jobs where you need help on this kids project?
Shitaki, don't look so desperate. Mr. Shapiro, I think you need some new faces for your kids' brand.
Well,
we are the voice of our generation and want to be the ones who are the role models that they see on TV.
yes, that is correct.
We need your help. I'm just gonna put it right out there.
Should global warming be considered a real threat, or should global warming be considered something that technology will solve? And if so, what are the best aspects of solving that?
Shitaki, why don't you answer this question as I have been doing all the talking so far?
I do think our environment is at risk.
Right.
Greta says we need to be more green in our daily lives. Technology can help by getting rid of paper, but I don't think technology is the only answer.
Right.
It is every person's responsibility to do what they can and make choices that are not wasteful. I think the basics need to be mastered, starting with littering. Zirconia. If we all respected the planet as we respect our favorite toys, it would last longer so others can enjoy this earth in the future.
We have so many environmental ideas. Another idea that is pretty fabulous is our drinking only recycled plastic bottled water. It saves water from having to always wash your cups.
Number one, not all ideas are good ideas. I mean...
What are you talking about? My idea is pretty original.
Frankly, I'm confused by the idea that any of those are particularly new ideas. I mean, most of those ideas have been around since Franklin Delano Roosevelt at the very earliest.
Well, if you have it all figured out, why ask for our ideas on the topic?
Well, I think that there are a couple of things. One, there is actually a hunger for different ideas.
That is why we have more than one. Maybe you can tell us about what it is you are trying to do for kids?
Well,
to build an alternative. And for us, kids content is a loss leader until it's not. You're gonna help us make it profitable.
So cool.
Because
wow.
if you do, we will provide an alternative. We are also first movers in the space, which means that we have to sink an enormous amount of time and money. So if you wanna help us out, please.
Definitely yes.
Thank you, Mr. Shapiro.
Okay, we are committing $100 million over the next 3 years. You're helping us build the future on an ideological level. You're gonna get all access with me, so you can hang out with me on just random nights and watch me answer questions about my kids and my life. And I'll hang out with you and we'll get to know one another.
Sorry,
Thanks.
you are not really that cool and kind of old. I am going to pass, but I am sure we can find friends for you that are age appropriate.
The battle for the culture is heating up.
Mr. Shapiro, the girls are scheduled to see Candace now. Zirconia and Shitaki, follow me.
See you later, Mr. Shapiro. I can't wait for my first day.
Thanks, Mr. Shapiro, for this opportunity. We won't let you down.
right, ideological commitment.
I can't believe we are sitting with Candace Owens.
We are about to become celebrities. Of course, Candace wants to meet with us.
Thanks, Candace, for taking the time. What's up?
Talk seriously to you guys about this. It's really hard being a girl.
I can imagine you work with Ben and Michael. Candace can be a part of our girl group. Our slumber parties are legendary because my dad lets us stay up all night eating pizza and singing karaoke.
A short time ago, Dr. Seuss was loved.
Dr. Seuss is lame for a slumber party. We do like getting creative with Mad Libs.
Zirconia has a point on that one. We would be more interested in learning how to put on makeup and fashion tips. You always look so pretty.
When I was a kid, I was allowed to have braces when I was 13. We didn't have social media. The people that are getting lost at this time are young women who don't know what to do. In order to make sure that I am a part of the change that I want to see be impacted in society, I did want to give pieces of advice to young women who are struggling with this new culture. The first piece of advice would be to remind young women that thoughts become things. What you put in your ear informs your thoughts. It informs your ideas about what you think the world should look like and what freedom is.
My mom listens to Mel Robbins all the time, and her 5-second rule has become second nature in everything she does.
The second piece of advice I'd like to give you all is that morality is hard, but it's more rewarding. And I say this as someone who I always say took the most liberal route to conservatism of any person ever. So you're young, you're going to make mistakes, and that's to be expected. But I also think that young girls need to know that pick morality. It's hard in school when you're feeling all of the peer pressure. I get messages all the time.
Candace, our reality show is going to show the world what kids like us are going through and the lessons we are learning along the way. We are in the position to answer some of those questions for girls, so please direct those calls to us moving forward.
What Zirconia is trying to say is, we are happy to help answer some of those questions for girls to offset some of your workload. Our reality show is going to show us applying advice from adults like yourself in the choices we make as well as the life lessons we will be learning. There aren't many role models our age to look up to. And unfortunately, my mom won't let me listen to or watch Cardi B.
Candace, what does WAP mean?
Our Dailywire's own Michael Knowles.
I'm so honored to be here.
It's Michael Knowles. Am I dreaming?
Thanks everyone for coming out.
Is he delivering the catered lunch?
No.
That is the Michael of the Michael Knowles Show.
Oh my gosh, I told you. We are very important.
Mr. Knowles, our reality show is really going to help the Daily Wire's chances of succeeding with this kid's project.
And we're very excited for that. All the more reason that I haven't slept in a few days if I fall asleep at the desk today. That's, perfectly fine. Just have someone come in and poke me.
See you later, Mike.
Thanks for stopping by to say hello.
Okay, Candace, let's talk about merch. I would like to see my Zirconia coffee mugs on display everywhere at the Daily Wire. I need a meeting with Jeremy. Let your boss know, my people will call his people.
Zirconia, I think we are out of time. Let's go before they change their minds.
Oh, okay. Candace, love you, babes. We will be in touch.
Thank you, Candace. Have a good rest of the day. Come on, Zirconia, let's go.
You can thank me later for making this happen.